Number 10. And Musubi no Yoko-chan. True love never dies, even when it's between a human and a near-immortal yokai. Thankfully, fox-beard yokai have discovered a solution which allows a human to be reincarnated, and with the services of a fox-beard matchmaker, eventually recall memories of their past life so they can begin anew with their beloved yokai. Enter Bai Yuechu, a powerful human Taoist who desires freedom from the ruling Yi-Ki Dao League, and Sushan Susu, a small and innocent fox-beard who dreams of becoming a renowned matchmaker despite her reputation as a colossal screw-up. After Susu literally falls through the roof and into his life, Yuechu gets dragged into helping her bring together two separated lovers, Prince Fan Yunfei and his reincarnated lover Li Zhuang. However, not everyone wants them to be reunited, including Zhuang herself. Thrown together by fate, Yuechu and Susu will discover who they truly are, and who they used to be. Number 9. Grand Crest Senki. The continent of Atlantan once again finds itself devoured by the flames of war after a horrific event known as the Great Hall Tragedy. What was supposed to be a joyful occasion that would establish peace between the Fantasia Union and the Factory Alliance, the marriage of Sir Alexis Dowse and Lady Marine Kresh, was instead a tragedy. As the bride and groom walked down the aisle, the ceremony was suddenly interrupted by a powerful convergence of chaos, a dark energy from another dimension that corrupts the land and brings forth monsters and demons into the world. From within that energy appeared the Demon Lord of Diabolos, an evil being who instantly murdered the Archduke of both factions, shattering any hope for peace between them. Having failed to prevent this disaster, Saluka Meledes, an alliance mate, is traveling through the chaos-infested countryside to study under a master magician. When she is intercepted by a group of soldiers working with the Federation, Saluka is rescued by Theo Carano, a young warrior carrying a mysterious crest, a magical symbol that gives its wielder the ability to banish chaos. Bearing no allegiance to a specific domain, Theo hopes to attain the rank of Lord so that he can liberate his hometown of Sistina from its tyrannical ruler and the chaos spreading within it. Impressed by his noble goal, Saluka enters into a magical contract with Theo, and the two embark on a journey to restore balance to their war-torn land. Number 8. Darker Than Black Kuro no Keiakusha. It has been 10 years since Heaven's Gate appeared in South America and Hell's Gate appeared in Japan, veiling the once familiar night sky with an oppressive skyscape. Their purpose is unknown, these gates are spaces in which the very laws of physics are ignored. With the appearance of the gates emerged contractors, who in exchange for their humanity are granted supernatural abilities. In the Japanese city surrounding Hell's Gate, Section 4 Chief Misaki Kirihara finds herself at odds with an infamous contractor codenamed Hei. Called Black Reaper in the underground world, Hei, like his associates, undertakes missions for the mysterious and ruthless syndicate while slowly peeling back the dark layers covering a nefarious plot that threatens the very existence of contractors. From the mind of Tensei Okumura comes a sci-fi thriller taking the form of a subtle expose on a war in which political positions and justice have no sway, a war waged exclusively in the shadows. Number 7. Tokyo Majin Gaku and Kenpocho To. Something evil is stirring in the shadows of Tokyo. During the spring of his senior year in high school, quiet Tatsuma Hiyu transfers to Megami Academy in Shinjuku. The mysterious boy's outsider status and his profound skills in martial arts quickly earns him the friendship of class delinquent Kiyoichi Hiroji. Through an uncanny connection and happenstance challenge, he also meets Yuya Daigo of the wrestling club, the captain of the girls' archery club Komaki Sakurai, and Aoi Misato, the student council president. During their encounter, there is a sudden harsh disruption of the Ryumyaku, literally Dragon Pulse, otherwise known as Dragon Vein or Dragon Stream, the flow of arcane energy. The surge awakens within the 5 teenagers a latent power, giving them each a supernatural ability. Enlightened to their newly acquired gifts by Hisui, the young heir of the Kisaragi clan who maintains his family's antique shop, as well as their duty to protect Tokyo from Oni, or demons, the Megami students decide to use their powers to protect the city from the onslaught of the dark forces. Battling the demons alongside Hisui Kisaragi, the 5 unlikely friends discover that they may have to face a greater threat to Tokyo other than destroying a few malevolent random monsters. The Rimyaku has been disrupted by force from someone invoking the dark arts, and that person has a wicked desire to unleash a long-dead evil. Can the teenagers overcome their own fears and flaws to fight against the dark arts? And soon they will also have to face their own destinies as they discover their stars of fate. This anime is based on a manga, which was based on the Nintendo role-playing game originally released in 1988. Number 6. God Eater. The year is 2071. Humanity has been pushed to the brink of extinction following the emergence of man-eating monsters called origami that boast an immunity to conventional weaponry. They ravaged the land, consuming almost everything in their path and leaving nothing in their wake. To combat them, an organization called Fenfear was formed as a last-ditch effort to save humanity through the use of God Eaters, special humans infused with oracle cells, allowing them to wield the God Art, the only known weapon capable of killing an origami. One such God Eater is Lenka Utsugi, a new type whose God Art takes the form of both blade and gun. Now, as one of Fenfear's greatest weapons, Lenka must master his God Arc if he is to fulfill his desire of wiping out the origami once and for all. The monsters continue to be born en masse while the remnants of humanity struggle to survive the night. Only God Eaters stand between the origami and complete and total annihilation of the human race. Number 5. You Sekai, Being the Reality. A hot-blooded high school teen, a mysterious female swordsman, and an unpredictable dark emo girl. It's impossible to distinguish between reality and the game world. What kind of conspiracy is awaiting them in this super journey of the world? Number 4. Black Bullet. In the year 2021, a parasitic virus known as Gastria infects humans and turns them into monsters. What is left of mankind now lives within the monolith walls that are made of uranium, the only material that can hurt Gastria. These teams of 2 are sent out on missions to fight monsters created by the Gastria virus to keep them at bay. Black Bullet revolves around the team of Enju Aihara, an initiator, and Satomi Rentaru, a promoter, as they go out on missions to fight the growing threat of Gastria in their hometown of Tokyo. Katanagatari. In an Edo-era Japan lush with a variety of sword-fighting styles, Tsuchikage Yasuri practices the most unique one, Kyotoru, a technique in which the user's own body is wielded as a blade. The enigmatic 7th head of the Kyotoru school, Tsuchikage lives quietly in exile with his sister Nanami, until one day the wildly ambitious strategist Togome barges into their lives. Togome brazenly requests that Tsuchikage help her in her mission to collect 12 unique swords, known as the Deviant Blades for the Shogunate. Tsuchikage accepts, interested in the girl herself rather than petty politics, and thus sets out on a journey. Standing in their way are the fierce wielders of these legendary weapons, as well as other power-hungry entities who seek to thwart Togome's objective. In order to prevail against their enemies, the duo must become an unbreakable team as they forge ahead on a path of uncertainty and peril.
This is the future. Evolution.
Ukami Shujo to Kuroiiji. Erika Shinohara has taken to lying about her romantic exploits to earn the respect of her new friends. So, when they ask for a picture of her boyfriend, she hastily snaps a photo of a handsome stranger whom her friends recognize as the popular and kind-hearted Kyoya Sada. Trapped in her own web of lies and desperately trying to avoid humiliation, Erika explains her predicament to Kyoya, hoping he will pretend to be her boyfriend. But Kyoya is not the angle he appears to be. He is actually a mean-spirited sadist who forces Erika to become his dog in exchange for keeping her secret. Hitori no Shita, the Outcast. One day, on his way to visit his grandfather's grave, Zhang Shulan is attacked by zombies in a graveyard. In the midst of that situation, he is saved by a mysterious girl who wields a kitchen knife in order to kill the enemies. The girl tells Chulan, who is relieved, to face his hardships head-on and leaves. However, Chulan later sees the girl at his university. From that moment, Zhang Shulan's destiny begins to move. There will be strangers with special powers appearing one by one, with battles involving those abilities. Each episode will bring a new mystery to light.
Evolution. This is the future.
Alright everyone, that's it for today's video. Did you guys enjoy this list? Or find any anime you're interested in? Let us know your thoughts down in the comments, and please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And if you're new, remember to turn on notifications for more upcoming top 10 videos.